What's going on, everybody, and welcome to what is going to be a 2-hour long live stream of just watching how my scanner helps us to find stock moves in real time. Now, first things first, this is specifically an intro for those of you rewatching this stream on YouTube. If you don't have 2 hours to sit here and watch everything happen, I will put the most interesting moments and timestamps below the videos in the description. So if you just want to go check those out to see like when the scanner is capturing moves, feel free. I will just let you know throughout this 2 hours, I will be kind of doing Q&As here with my Discord and the YouTube live chat. We will be discussing exactly how the scanner works. I'll be talking about trade ideas. So if you have 2 hours to kill, or if you want to come back and watch it when you do, it probably would be beneficial to any beginner traders out there. Okay, we good? YouTube video intro good? Okay, let me go ahead and make sure my live stream is all set up correctly. I haven't done this in years. When did I stop live streaming? I think it was 2023, 2024. I stopped live streaming. I did this for like 3 years straight over on Twitch. I'm also a Twitch partner. I used to stream to 150 so people every morning, sharing my live trades every day, but sort of fully transitioned over to YouTube. So it's been a minute now. Okay, I need to get the share link for this stream, and I don't know how to do that. I also never streamed on YouTube. As I just said, I streamed on Twitch always, so sort of got to figure out how the YouTube streaming works. Obviously, oh look, it just hit 8:30, just got to the bottom of the hour. Those of you all that trade pre-market will know, news typically occurs at either the top or bottom of the hour. Obviously, we're now at the bottom of the hour. Let's see if something does light up our scanner here. How do I find my live stream? YouTube, trading stocks. That's me. I'm not seeing anything moving on the scanner yet. The scanner is still live updating. You can see the prices on the top 20 gainers list still updating. Prices on the top 20. Hello, that's me. But nothing is popping up in the moving now yet, so that is perfectly fine. Oh, someone shared it. Thank you. ACCL. I will share it myself. ACCL. Okay, hold on. We have something moving in the scanner. There we go. This stock doesn't look new. First on, I don't have my volume turned on. I turned that off for screenshots for thumbnails. Yeah, this is not a stock I'm interested in. Let me load up the news here. As you can see, this ticker has no news this morning, and specifically, it doesn't have news right now. So this is not a move that I would particularly be interested in. But it is a stock that's moving, and it is a stock that's moving on heavy volume. Thus, the scanner grabs it and chucks it in the moving now, also shouted it out as our most recent high. So the scanner doing what it's supposed to do, but once again, throughout this live stream, kind of the point of all this is I will also, am I too big? I probably am way too big. Let me just, you don't care to see my face that much. Throughout this live stream, I will be talking about my sort of trade ideas as well. Definitely not financial advice, please. I'm not telling you what to do, just kind of talking through my thoughts on these trades. And as you just saw there, as I told you when this thing was trading up above 170, I'm not interested in this. It's not a new news move. It pretty immediately gets crushed. Know when not to trade too. That's very important. Okay, I have to get the announcement out there. I am live on YouTube with camera and voice. Will be for the next 2 hours. Come hang out. Tag and at everyone. By the way, what you're seeing down there in the bottom left, this is my, I'm not even there. Down there in the bottom left, that is my official daytradingstrategies.net Discord. This is not like something you will actually see on the scanner itself. This is just an overlay for the stream. Like, this is just what the scanner looks like. I just have an overlay for the stream so that you all sort of get a preview into the Discord conversations as well. You get access to this Discord if you sign up for the annual plan on daytradingstrategies.net. So, little preview of what's happening in the Discord as well. I will be answering questions. Anyone that is watching now from the Discord, if you all have questions for me, feel free to put them in the trade floor. This will sort of be a running Q&A as well. I also need to figure out how to get my YouTube chat open. I can sort of see you guys typing in there, but it's stretched on my screen. Yo, what's up, YouTube chat? Dave, how you doing? Wire, how you doing? Sonny, Cody, hello, hello. Sorry, that says Coy, not Cody. I'm calling you Cody now. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Like I said, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. It seemed like it was a pretty slow bottom of the hour there, which is perfectly fine. You don't always get news at the top and bottom of the hour. That would be really nice, but nothing happened here at 8:30 except for ACCL, which we did actually nail in real time. Remember, understanding when not to trade is just as important. And when this thing was up here trading above 170, I said, I have no interest in this. It is not a new news move. No sense in chasing like random spikes on these crappy stocks if it's not for any kind of reason, right? And you would have just saved your ass by not buying this stock up there above the 170, 160 levels. Ooh, hello. Wow, there's already over 100 people in here. What's up, everybody? Those of you all watching this on YouTube, like watching the post video after the live stream, I will be doing this every single Monday morning from 8:30 Eastern to 10:30. So we'll get an hour of pre-market trading, and then I'll also do the first hour of market open. Once again, we'll do it every single Monday morning. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this. Obviously, I'm doing all this as sort of a lead magnet for my scanner. Throughout the next 2 hours, I'll be talking about exactly how this scanner works as well. I do see JTAI, though it doesn't look like it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, it's just another crappy penny stock getting a spike. I mean, it is getting a spike. Shout out to the scanner for finding it, but not something I'm interested in. Where was I? I don't know what I was saying. Oh, this is weird. Getting back into live streaming is so weird. I will be talking through the next 2 hours about how this scanner works. Obviously, if you are interested in getting signed up so that you can access this scanner whenever for yourself, head on over to daytradingstrategies.net. There is a purple button in the top of the header there. Simply click on that, get signed up. You will have access to this real-time scanner. Okay. I needed to do something. Oh, I also wanted to show this when talking about my YouTube and growth. We are 6 subscribers away from 50,000. I will be watching this throughout today's video. If we hit 50,000 during today's video, I don't know. I was going to say we're going to do something. We're not going to do anything, but I'll celebrate. You guys will get here to see me celebrate for that. So, oh gosh, excuse me. That is also pretty cool. All right, what's up, Discord? How you all doing? I can't really, I have to read you all from the actual screen. I can't see you on the live stream. Hopefully it's a fine enough size on the live stream. I can't read all my YouTube chat either. Over 100 people in here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for doing the live. What's up, Rob? How you doing? Akar, how you doing? Aaron, hello. Nashville, Tennessee. I heard y'all got snow. I lived, obviously, in Knoxville for just over 5 years. Me and my wife lived in Knoxville. She went to UT for her master's. So we were out there in Tennessee. We're not there anymore, but just sub to get access to the scanner. What's up, D-Hot? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Limited in times in the morning to do anything with the market, and your tool is amazing. Yeah, so shout out to the market replay tool. That is the most recent functionality that I added to this scanner. So you can click here in this live market data window. That's going to bring up your time machine. You can then go back and load in any past date and time, and the scanner will begin running from that point. So really, you have no excuse now to not be practicing your trading for 24 hours a day. Oh, SXTC, I see hammering. Let's go look quick. Okay. SXTC is another penny stock. Excuse me. SXTC, another penny stock that is getting a push. By the way, the strategy that you see running on this chart, this is my moving now strategy. Obviously, those of you that are already signed up, the over 4,000 of you, thank you very much, that are already signed up, understand that when you sign up to get access to the scanner, you also get access to all my custom Thinkorswim codes. This strategy is one of them. Now, I've actually, for those of you that are going to ask, the 120 of you that are in the live stream, I actually haven't published this strategy yet. I will very, very soon, I promise. But I don't publish codes unless I feel like they are up to a certain standard, and I'm still working on optimizing this strategy. So we're sort of going to watch how this thing trades together this morning, and maybe we'll even get into optimizing it and adjusting it a little bit based on what we see. But it did just enter this trade at 63 cents and sell at 67 cents. It did just lock in a nearly 7% profit there on that trade. Once again, on a stock right off the scanner. What I'm trying to do here with this strategy, I'm trying to build something that, hey, if a stock like SXTC lights up our moving now scanner, hits the most recent high, I can load that in and I can immediately jump into a trade on it. That's what I'm trying to do here. Once again, it's not fully fleshed out, not fully optimized yet, but we'll keep an eye on it for the next 2 hours and see how it performs. Paul, how you doing? Fuse is going up. Let's go look. Fuse is choppy. It is bouncing back up though. Yes, you are correct. When is the next time the annual is on sale? You can use discount code SAVE20 at checkout right now to take 20% off. There you go. 50K, let's go. We are very close. This thing is 6 subscribers away from 50,000. That is very, very cool. We are halfway to a plaque. I'm very excited for that. Thank you guys very much. I mean, this is all you all, right? I just put out the content. Hope you all enjoy it. Some of you seem to. Over 50,000 subscribers. Now, we're almost, not quite there yet, 6 subscribers away from 50,000. Danny, good morning. How you doing? God we trust. Good morning. Hello, Eddie. Hello, David. Hello. I already said hello to you. You get 2 hellos. What's up, everybody? How can we adjust the dot plot to V2 in TradingView? That's a good question, Barbara. I have not converted V2 into PineScript yet. So Thinkorswim has a coding language called ThinkScript. By the way, SXTC is still pushing. I see it lighting new rows on my moving now. Let's go to keep an eye on this thing. What was I saying? Thinkorswim has its own coding language called ThinkScript. TradingView has its own coding language called PineScript. So you can't just like take the codes from Thinkorswim and plug them in to TradingView. They need to be converted. I haven't converted V2 yet, but I can work on that. If I get enough people that would like to see that, I can work on that. Yeah, because I have converted V1. You can use the V1 dot plot in TradingView, but not V2. Is your gauge working? Yes, Scott from the Discord. The gauge is working. So the small cap gauge, let's start here with the explanation of what this scanner is doing. This small cap gauge is a measure of the overall strength of the small cap market over multiple days. It's not just today. It is also including today, but it's not just today. The idea of this is that you get a measure of, obviously, for lack of a better word, a measure of the strength of the current market. This is at 100% because on Friday, we had a stock that did like 3,000+% up. Also, the day before that, we had a stock that did like 3,000% up. So on Friday, this gauge was at 100% because of the move that happened on Thursday. And then you got another 3,000% mover. So that's the point of this gauge. Like this gauge was telling you, hey, something is likely to happen today, and it did on Friday. So that's the point of this, and it's still at 100% because of obviously those 2 crazy moves on previous days. So the small cap market is very, very strong right now. We'll see if we get that kind of follow through today. I see DKI. So this is our top 20 gainers. I don't know if I need to explain that too deeply. Very obviously, just the top 20 stocks on percent gain on the day. DKI is the stock on this list that is currently hitting highs. So our top gapper is currently trading at highs. And we'll keep an eye on this for a second. By the way, this most recent high, this call out here, that is what the audio call out is doing. Any stock that hits this, if you're unmuted obviously, will be read out. Only stocks that are on the top 20 gainers list are applicable to pop up on this most recent high. So I don't just want to see like random crap, right? Like I don't want to see like random stocks hitting highs going over here. Only stocks that are performing very well on the day get to show up over here. So that's sort of an extra caveat there. Obviously, all these columns on the top 20 gainers can be sorted by. You do have float. So you obviously double click on this. You can see the top 20 gainers with the smallest float. KXIN, 900,000 share float. You also have a last high of day column. So you can sort by this. Now your top 20 gainers are all sorted by which have most recently pushed into highs. All of that very, very useful stuff. Let's go back to sorting it by gain for now. And then your moving now scanner. This is like maybe the most powerful part, maybe other than the gauge. I like the gauge a lot. But the moving now scanner, any stock that is up over 3% in the last 2 minutes. It also has to have traded over 100,000 shares of volume in the last 2 minutes. and it must be trading above local highs. So the highest high value out of the previous 10 candles. If those three things are true, this will print a line here on the moving now, and it will print a new line every time, obviously, all those conditions are true, and that stock hits a new high price. So here on SXTC, it's just all 7 cents because I've only rounded it or allowed it to go to 2 decimal points. But trust me, it was hitting a new high every time one of these lines was printed. Okay, what's up, everybody? Please convert the V2 to dot plot, Blake. Okay, I will work on that. I will add that to the backlog of 8 billion things I have to do for this business, but I will work on that. Save 20, go get it. Yes, sir. Listen, I released this scanner, I think 2 weeks ago to the day on Friday. So just over 2 weeks ago, I released this scanner. Over 350 people have signed up to the website since then to use this scanner. And honestly, I've seen really nothing but glowing reviews. A lot of you all have suggestions to make it better, which is great, but just a ton of glowing reviews for this thing. So thank you all, and I'm glad you are finding value in it. Listen, I think one of the best parts of the scanner is that the solo dev, me, I've been trading for 10 years, and I use this scanner every day myself. So I am always staying on top of making sure this thing is working properly, making sure it's providing me the most value, which will obviously in turn trickle down to provide you the most value. What are you using on the Thinkorswim screen? This is one of my custom strategies. This is my moving now strategy. When you sign up to get access to the scanner, when you sign up on daytradingstrategies.net, you also get access to all of my 150 plus trading codes, which you can see a lot of them here in strategies, a lot of them here in studies. And I also have a bunch of scanners as well, though those, not all of them, but a lot of them, especially the day trading ones, kind of become useless now that you have this scanner, but hey, you get access to this scanner as well. So for one membership, you get access to everything. It's not like I'm charging you for the scanner, then charging you for the codes, and then no, you get access to everything when you sign up. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Wire. Thank you. I appreciate the scanner. Any chance of adding a volume percentage float column? I don't know. Maybe it could be done. I mean, that would be a very easy calculation to do, but let me tell you all my thoughts on where the scanner currently sits. My sort of main thesis for this scanner is that literally any beginner trader can click on this thing and understand what's going on immediately. Okay, these are the top 20 gainers. I can sort by a handful of columns. That's great. Okay, these are the stocks that are moving now. That's great. They're probably going to have some questions about the small cap gauge, but that's okay. They can figure it out or just ask me. Oh, by the way, sorry, SMTK hit the scanner as well. Was that from a while ago? I think that just got a false print. That's okay. That's going to happen sometimes on these light volume things in pre-market. Where was I? Oh, but I don't want to add a lot of complexity. I really have no interest in adding filters. I get asked a lot Trey, please add filters so that we can filter out penny stocks or whatever. You start doing that, the screen starts to become really complex looking and complicated, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm sure you all are watching this stream here on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen other stock scanners for free here on YouTube. They are all very confusing, especially for a beginner trader. I understand what I'm looking at, but I've been doing this for 10 years. A beginner trader, there's most of them have 10 different scans going on. They're all highlighting different colors. They're filtered to different things. It's hard to just be able to load in the scanner. Hey, what the hell is moving, right? And that's what I want this to do. I'm keeping it simple on purpose, right? So I don't want to add more columns. I don't want to add filters. I'm not saying it's impossible for me to change this or that will be my thesis forever moving forward, but that's just kind of my current mindset on it where I sit right now. So. Is it stuck on SXTC? No, SMTK just loaded, though that was a bad stock. I would actually halfway like to know why this loaded in. This one shouldn't have loaded in. So that's something for me to look at after stream. Like I said, I am the active solo dev on this thing and I'm watching it every day. So when I see stuff like this, I'm like, okay, that shouldn't have been there. So I will look into that after stream and see why it did. Because that's obviously way too light a volume and not pushing highs. And I don't know. I don't know why it loaded in. I would assume it just got some kind of bad print from the data source. I'm a beginner trader. I've only ever used one scanner. I don't have the attention span for more than one scan. Yeah. So that's, I mean, look, I'm trying to make this as applicable as possible to the beginner trader. You'll be able to load this in and you'll go, oh, look, SPRC is hitting the moving now. Let's go look at what SPRC is doing. Okay, this is another stock that kind of sucks, but it did get a little bit of a spike up above highs. I can see why this one hit the scanner. It did get a small spike up above highs, but nothing really to write home about. This is going to happen, especially when you have a slow pre-market. Like, this is going to happen sometimes. You're going to get some crap, but you just load it up real quick. You look at it. You should immediately, by the way, for any beginner traders watching this, load this stock up and have not a single interest in the world in trading this thing. You can load stocks in like this. Once again, especially in light volume pre-market, stocks like this are going to hit scans sometimes. But you load this in, you see it like barcoding on really light volume like this, immediately put it out of your head. Who cares? Don't try to trade this light volume, choppy like crap. Right, just don't worry about it. Go back to your most recent high. Go back to what else is currently moving, and keep an eye on that as well. You guys want music? We'll need to do like a poll. Like, should I put some background music on this stream or not? I'm very much a yapper though. I do love talking, so. That was, when I used to live stream on Twitch, that was always the pro and con. A lot of people liked how much I talked. A lot of people hated how much I talked, but I don't really believe in like turning on a live stream and then just sitting here in silence and staring at you. Like, really? If I'm going to be on the live stream, I'm going to be talking, right? No music. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. There are no halts in pre-markets. That is 90% true. There are still like news halts. There's just no volatility halts in pre-market. But every other halt type, like news and like investigations and those kind of things, those can still happen in pre-market and after hours. It's just volatility they don't do. I don't know, Trey, do you sing? No. I got 180 viewers right now. If I started singing, I think I might have 2 viewers left. I'm not going to do that. Man. 180 viewers. What's up, everybody? Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We are now 3 away from 50,000. 3 away. That's really cool. We'll probably hit, I mean, don't count your chickens, right? But we'll probably hit 50,000 this stream. That'll be fun. Thank God. Alrighty, fellas, we got 9 minutes until the top of the hour. Looks like that's probably our next inflection point for when we are looking for something fun to light up this scanner. We haven't had too much yet. The only nice thing we've had was that one stock that spiked. Was it ACCL? Yeah. This stock spiked earlier, and it actually is going again. Hello? This is the stock that's, sorry, this is the stock that spiked earlier here above 170, and I was like, I have no interest in buying this thing. It has no news, and then got crushed. But it just kind of took off again. Oh, feed, hold on. Feed is hitting the scanner. Let's go look. Okay, feed. Good enough. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not that interesting. But it's pushing. I mean, yes, scanner, you are correct. It is pushing. It is gaining volume, but not exactly interesting volume, not interesting to me. AQST had a halt earlier this morning, did it? Was it because of news? When did this thing halt? What time is this? 7:30? Did they halt it at before 7 a.m. on news or something and then open it up at 7:30? For those of us who are new to trading, the time machine the time machine feature on the scanner is huge. Yeah, this is like groundbreaking for anyone learning to trade, or really anybody, because you can now go back to, once again, any time in history, date, time. You can go back and you can watch in real time what stocks are moving, which allows you to obviously also go back in your charting tool and watch how that stock moved. You can even practice your trading on it. In Thinkorswim, you can make use of the on-demand feature, which also allows you to go back in time. So you go back in time on the scanner, you go back in time on Thinkorswim, then you can practice your trading just like you would be doing during real-time trading, during real time, should I say. So yeah, this feature is, I think, very overlooked. Like this feature gives you the ability to practice your trading 24/7. Like normally you can really only practice trading like during the first hour of market open or whenever you normally like to trade. So like you're kind of limited. Okay, I have like 1, maybe 2 hours that I get to watch charts, watch how stocks are moving, and practice my trading. Well, now you have 24 hours a day that you can do it. So yeah, that is a very, very useful addition to the scanner. I'm not like being funny. Obviously, I'm super biased. This is my product and I want you to sign up. But this right here, this time machine feature is worth $45 a month by itself. Not counting the live scanner, not counting all the codes, not counting the market research, not counting everything else you get. This is worth the price of admission by itself. Once again, hand up, I'm obviously extremely biased, but that's my belief. How come you don't see the value in putting a volume slider on the alert button? So I will work on that. The reason I haven't done that yet, Gav, is what I would really love to do. I would love to also get signed up to Benzinga Squawk. If you guys don't know what Benzinga Squawk is, Benzinga is a service that provides live news, and Squawk is their service where they have a real person, a real live human on a microphone that will say the name of the ticker and read out the news that just happened live time as it happens. I would love to get that service added to my scanner. I think that, that would just add a ton of value, another $45 a month worth of value. I need to reach out to them though and see how much that costs. I have no idea what a redistribution license for Benzinga would cost. I'm going to assume it's a lot of money. The redistribution license for this stock market data is a lot of money. But obviously I pay it and I provide it forward to you all. I think one of the coolest things about this, so where I get my data from, I get my data from a place called Massive. So if I look up Massive, like live stock API, let me see if I can find their screenshot of their price. Pricing, individual pricing. Yeah, here. So this is what I am using. This is from Massive. They were formerly known as Polygon. They got bought out by a company named Massive. Most people consider this is like widely considered to be the best source for live market data. But anyway, this is what I'm using because obviously this is the only one that includes real-time data. So you could not sign up to access this data that I'm using and build the scanner yourself for less than $200 a month. It would cost you $200 a month just to access the raw data that I'm using. And obviously I'm giving you a whole built scanner, a whole replay tool, all of my trading codes for obviously way less than that. So that's just a little cool flex, I think, of the a little cool flex of the service that I provide. I promise the next hour and a half is not going to be me shilling my business, but it's hard not to, you know? It's hard to not sit here live with you all and not talk about my business. Could you put a button to order coffee and breakfast? Now we're talking, Tim. Now we're talking, my friend. Yo, let's put a little DoorDash shortcut on the scanner. You can back end yourself what cafe you would like to order from, and they'll deliver it to you. Sure, I could do that. That actually wouldn't be that hard to build, I don't think. That's why we love you, Jalco. You don't love me yet, my friend. Let's see how the scanner performs today. Unfortunately, it's been slow. Unfortunately, we haven't really had, other than that one move at 8:30 that I said I didn't like and was right about, nothing else has happened yet, which is fine. It's fine. The scanner is working. Oh, I see. Hold on. Fuse is back to high a day. Okay. Fuse is back to high a day. Okay. So the most recent high is working and helping us out a little bit. Once again, this is the stock off of the top 20 gainers list that most recently pushed into highs on heavy volume. Okay, I now see ACCL back and doing that as well. Okay, we've got some things going on.
SXTC.
Use, okay, SXTC.
ACCL.
Okay, hold on. We got some stuff. percolating a little bit. Nothing's going like too crazy, but SXTC, ACCL, Fuse, they're all trying. ACCL is trying to get going here now. Interesting. So let me talk about this. I said I didn't, this is the stock that I said I didn't like when it was trading here. When it made this first move here this morning at 8:30, I said I didn't like this because it was pretty light volume on no news. It's sort of a different story now. I would have never played this first spike because once again, it's a random spike out of nowhere. But now you're getting more consistent volume, right? Like the volume has held above 100,000 shares per minute for the last 10, 12 minutes now. So it's a little bit more interesting. It's still, this company still has no news. So like, I would be very quick in and out of this. If I were going to be taking this trade, I would be very quick in and out of this because this company has no news. So like, don't be surprised when in an hour or two, this is back and trading at $1.30, $1.20, right? So I would be very quick in and out of this. But I mean, look, the volume is much more consistent now. So this is a much different story than it was at 8:30 when it got that random volume spike out of nowhere. The stock is now flying. I mean, we just got alerted on it breaking highs where obviously here we got alerted on it breaking highs. Wow, I didn't even realize how much it was moving. It's done another 20+% since that alert. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. This is ticker. Can you guys, yeah, I guess you can still see what ticker it is there in the top left, sort of. Okay, SXTC is also trying to push highs. This one, I mean, it's fine. It's not as volatile, but I mean, it's pushing highs, so why not be alerted on it? Correct. Who's making the trade? So what you're seeing on my chart here, Saf, is you're seeing my custom strategy code, my moving now strategy. I will clarify this. This is the question I get asked the most. Like, Trey, how do I make these strategies actually trade for me? This strategy is not placing real trades. Strategy codes within Thinkorswim are not capable of placing real money trades for you. What this is doing is it is visualizing the entrance and exit conditions within the strategy in real time. So like, as you can see, it's printing the buys and sells in real time, but you would still have to be manually executing these trades. It's just a visualization tool, as well as the most important part of these codes is that it also automates, that's the word I'm looking for. It also automates the data gathering process of backtesting. Like, this is also my backtest labels this is another custom study that I've built, another thing that you get access to when you sign up. These strategies help you to automate those statistics so that you don't have to go through and find every case of where you would have entered and where you would have sold, write it down in Excel, perform the calculations yourself. Like, no, the code is doing all that for you. Oh my gosh, guys, stay ahead of the market with Schwab Network. Get the financial, it's like the 9 a.m. Message that Charles Schwab sends you every morning. By the way, remember when I said ACCL has no news, so don't be surprised if this thing gets dumpy. It did just dump very hard off 40 cents there. Trying to fight back above 2 now, though. Quick $300 on ACCL. Victor, congratulations, my friend. You have just about paid for an annual plan there on one trade. Free watching the scanner this morning. Oh, we are 1 subscriber away from 50,000. The next person to subscribe to this YouTube channel will be subscriber number 50,000. Who's it going to be? Anybody unsubscribed? Anybody unsubscribed to the channel right now? I'll move that so you guys can see the scanner, but I'm going to watch it here on my other monitor. We had an icon for news. Yes, Blake, that is, woohoo, yeah. I kind of wish I had some alcohol in my office or something. I've got an energy drink. Should we shotgun a Monster? God, that sounds way worse than shotgunning a beer. Anyway, 50,000 subscribers. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate all 50,000 of you that are subscribed to the channel. The goal is 100,000 by the end of this year. Why not, right? 100,000 subscribers by 2027. Let's go. Let's push it. We're not stopping here. That was me, MH. You were subscriber number 50,000, my friend. Okay, I was answering someone's question. Blake, news next to the tickers. That is something else that will come when I subscribe to Benzinga. So I had a conversation a little bit earlier about how I would also love to. I'm not going to make any promises here because it might be an exorbitant amount of money. I haven't looked too much into what it costs yet. Their pricing, I lied because I have looked a little bit into it. Their pricing is a little bit more funny. Like with Massive, with my stock data, they just gave me a price that I have to pay every year, and I pay that, and I'm allowed to redistribute this data to you guys. Benzinga is more like, it depends on how many people are using it. So it's like tier system. So I have to figure out exactly how that works, how many people are using it. I have to project how many people I expect to sign up over the next 12 months, which is going to be probably 1 million. So, but anyway, if I get signed up to Benzinga and their live news service, that will also allow me to do that, to put news next to the tickers. So it is something that, like, that is the next big upgrade that will come to the scanner. When's it going to come? Is it going to come next week or next month? I don't know yet. I'm not going to sit here and put a timeline on it because I just don't know. But it is something I am considering, and it is something I want to do, yes. I'm 50,000. Thank you, guys. Thank you. 50,000, that's crazy. I think I was 3,000. Thank you, Blake. Some of you guys have been around for a while. I appreciate you. I've missed this live streaming stuff, man. How many of you all used to watch me on Twitch? It might not be many of you, because it's been a little bit since I stopped streaming over on Twitch. If I can load in my, let's look at my old Twitch channel. Before I get to my channel here, this is where I used to live stream every morning. This used to be me every morning. Because low float stocks are more volatile because they have less young supply, Trey, man. So it takes less demand to move them. There's a chance it bounces. Look at young Trey. Oh, it's behind the Discord. Oh my God, I'm out. Let's go, baby. Woo! Let's fucking go, man. I want you guys to see all the trades. I show you everything, remember? This used to be me. I used to stream over on Twitch. I am also a partnered Twitch streamer, 8.3K followers over there as well. I don't stream there anymore, but I've missed the live streaming stuff, bro. This is fun. I will do this. I said this a little bit earlier, but I'll say it again. I will be doing this every Monday morning. Every Monday morning that I'm around. I actually, when are we going on the cruise? I won't be here on the 16th. So in 2 weeks, I won't be here. The 16th is actually my birthday. And we're going on a cruise that day. So I will not be here. But every Monday that I'm here, almost every Monday morning, I will be live streaming like this from 8:30 to 10:30, just as a way for potential customers to get a free preview into this scanner actually working live and in real time. I think it's a great way for me to get the message out there of how well the scanner performs. It's a great way for those of you that want to check it out for completely free. And I have fun doing it, so why not? And hopefully this makes pretty good content. Even those of you, there will probably be a handful of people just watching this replay on YouTube, after the fact. Hopefully you guys are enjoying too. I always want to apologize that the stock market is boring. Nothing, by the way, as I'm saying it's boring, ACCL is trying to push again. But I always want to be oh man, I'm sorry, but I can't make stocks be interesting, right? Not a lot has gone too crazy this morning, but the scanner has caught the handful of moves that have been there, so it's not like the scanner's not working. It's helping you even in slower markets. The scanner is helping you pull out some data. So, since I started the live stream, 3 people have signed up. I'm obviously not going to read your emails out loud, but thank you. If you were in the live stream, thank you for signing up. Done for the day. Trading scanner for the win. Thanks again. Fun Dad. Congratulations. I love to see that. I love to see people in the community making money. Honestly, it might make me personally happier than making money myself, seeing you all make money. I love when someone in the Discord is yo, I just joined a week or 2 ago and I've already paid for my yearly subscription. That has happened 20, 30 times in the Discord. That's not an advertisement. Those results are not to be expected. Please don't join thinking that you're going to make $400, but I love to see when it does happen. What's up, everybody? And a Spurs fan? God, I wish I wasn't. Although we're doing well in the Champions League. I mean, hey, last year we were 17th in the league and won the Europa, so never say never, right? That brings back memories. Yeah, good times, bro. You believe you're around 550-ish? Early dog, Sonny. I did, Gaff. Yeah, I did. I did. Like I said, and maybe I shouldn't, maybe it's just me being lazy, but I'm just kind of waiting until I get Benzinga integrated to then also integrate the volume slide bar. But I mean, I guess I could do that now I guess I don't need to wait until Benzinga is in to add a volume slider here. Can you make a trade on this live stream? So I will mention this now too. I am not ever anymore going to show live trades on a stream. A handful of reasons for that. The most important is that trading is really hard. You guys know that trading is very hard, especially with your emotions. Imagine if you knew the trade you were going to take was going to be broadcasted to thousands of people. Not like watching this live stream, but will end up on YouTube and thousands of people will watch it. It makes it way harder. It makes trading listen, I did it for 3+ years. Every morning over on Twitch, I used to live stream my real trades. It makes it very hard, like way harder than it already is on your psyche to know that people are watching you trade. So for that reason, I have no interest in sharing my trades anymore. I'd rather just focus on my own trading. I do have windows over here on my other monitor that, once again, I'm not going to show you. And I won't even tell you if I am or am not taking these trades. There's just no reason for me to need to do it. There's no upside for me. Like, you guys don't really care that much. You think you do, but you really don't. There's no upside for me in doing it, and it just makes my trading way harder. And then second, and also very important, really the only way that I can get in legal trouble with this business is if I also start showing real money trades, right? Like my business lawyer, my insurance agent, I don't know, maybe it was just those two, but they have definitely suggested to me to not show live trades alongside my business going on here. So for my own psyche and my own personal trading, and for not getting my ass sued by the FTC, I'm not going to be showing any live trades on this YouTube channel. One stock can get alerted multiple times. Yeah. So the way the moving now works is anytime, so you can see SXTC like keeps getting alerted.
ACCL.
And there it goes. Perfect timing. You see how ACCL just pushed into highs, immediately gets alerted onto the moving now, and you can see it printing multiple lines. That's because if after its initial alert, it pushes highs again, it prints a new line. So that's what happened. ACCL just got first alerted at like 217, but as it kept going, it printed 218, 219, 220, 221, 222. So that's what's happening here. This is literally just printing a line. By the way, BATL. No, not interesting. Light volume. Back to ACCL. But that's what's happening here. Every time a stock is up at least 3% on volume and pushing into local highs, it will print a line here, and it will just print lines as that move continues up as well. I like it like that because it's sort of, as ACCL just did, it sort of lets you know, like, sometimes a stock will just pop up here for one or two prints, and you're like, okay. And sometimes a stock will light up this whole scanner. Those you're like, you kind of go, oh crap, I need to go look at that right now. Like, it's really moving, right? I don't see moving now strategy on your site. Yeah, Cars, I haven't published this yet. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I'll mention it again. I don't publish codes on my website until like I feel like they're really fleshed out. And I'm still definitely optimizing this strat. I still don't know if I love this strategy yet. So I haven't published this yet. No, I will soon. I will. I say soon. We'll see how long it takes me to flesh it out and to fully optimize it, but I will publish it, and it will be called the Moving Now Day Trading Strategy, yes, but it's not there right now. I use your after hours scan right now. So this scanner, obviously it works in pre-market. It also works in after hours. So this scanner is active from 4 a.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern. So all extended hours, you can also use this scanner. What other indicators complement the scanner? I really like the, actually we can even, so obviously the moving now strat is what I'm looking at, but it's not published yet. The strategy that I have published that I like alongside of this is called the ATR breakout day trading strategy. This strategy I have fleshed out and I have published. So if you're looking for a strategy to watch alongside right now, I do like this one. I do typically run this one on a larger time frame. Like I do typically run this strategy on the 5-minute. That is on the website. Like the suggested time frame on the website for this strategy is the 5-minute. So that's what I've built and fleshed this strategy out for. So maybe it's going to look a little wonky on the 1 minute here while we're watching the scanner, but just to let you know, that is what that is for. Obviously, also, I love the backtest data. I would basically always have this on. I just kind of don't right now because it takes up a lot of real estate. It doesn't like look great for the live stream, but if I was trading, building strategies, optimizing strategies, I would always have these labels turned on. This is showing you the performance of the strategy and all the important statistics around it. Like I said, we're not going to turn that on right now. What else do I like? I really like my dot plots. V2 specifically. V2 is built more for day trading. So you can turn on dot plot V2 and you can now see the bullish or bearish dots also appearing down here on the lower study. So those are a handful of my favorite codes to be running alongside the scanner. Let's get back on. For now, I do want to watch my moving now strategy because this is what I want to study right now for myself. But oh, what's up, everybody? Trying to read through the messages. Sorry, I missed a bunch. Can you create an interface between scanner and thinkorswim? What do you mean? No, probably. This scanner is a standalone website. Like this isn't like, you don't have to download anything or anything for this scanner. You just go to my website, you go to daytradingstrategies.net, and then you click on this purple button here and you get taken straight to the scanner website. Obviously, once you have an account. If you don't have an account, you get taken to the checkout page. But once you have an account, you just click on that button, you get taken to the scanner website. So it's not something that I can integrate with thinkorswim because it has nothing to do with thinkorswim. It is 9:15 ACCL. Remember, hey, you guys remember when I said this stock had no news? So if I was going to trade this, I would be very quick in and very quick out, because don't be surprised when it dumps its ass off. It's doing that dumping its butt off thing now.
RPGL.
I set up a conditional order in thinkorswim that auto triggers when a custom condition is met. Predefined bracket. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can set up conditional orders. I have a YouTube video on how to do that. The YouTube video is around trading options, but the same exact process applies to stocks as well. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick. 50,005 subscribers now. Thank you, everybody. Let me see if I can find that video and link it for you real quick. What did I call it? Automated options or something like that. Automated options trading in thinkorswim. Here it is. Oh, I'm not signed into the YouTube chat on my streaming service. That's very annoying. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my own live stream. I know how to find it. Let's go to my link. You're going to hear me twice here for just a second. Oh, no, you're not. It's already muted. Oh, chat, post. There you go. There's the video. There's the video I've made on how to set up conditional orders in thinkorswim. Ginger, what is up, my friend? Good morning. Good morning. I got YouTube chat. I got Discord. Go Gunners. Okay, hold on. Banning report message. Sorry, RPGL. I'm sitting here like talking out of my butt. Sorry, RPGL just ripped. You can see obviously the 2-minute percent change. You can see 16% in the last 2 minutes. Another penny stock kind of ripping on random volume. So definitely be careful. Like this is not something I'm uber interested in, but it is ripping. It did pop up on the scanner. The scanner's alerting you in real time as it should be. What was I saying? Oh, this Discord. So this Discord chat you're seeing down here in the bottom left, this is not like part of the scanner. Like this is what the scanner looks like normally. I'm just overlaying this on the stream so that you guys can sort of get a sneak peek into the type of conversations that happened in the Discord channel as well. You get access, you get lifetime access to this Discord server if you sign up for the annual plan on my website. I like the scanner, but I have a problem with alerts being called out. Yeah, I got you. Can't you use your volume mixer? Can't you like open volume mixer? And of course you would have to, you guys can see the boat that I'm looking at on my other monitor here. I am looking to buy a boat. Anyone interested in selling one? God damn, I keep distracting myself. Oh, yeah, like you can make use of this volume mixer. Of course you would have to have your other alerts running in other browsers, because I think volume mixer only lets you go by browser. But I mean, that's one way you can control just the volume of this scanner for now, until I do add a volume bar. What if you don't want to use penny stocks? What do you mean? This scanner is part of your whole membership. Yeah. It's not like a separate thing at all. I don't like charge for the scanner and then charge for the codes and then charge for the only other charge on my website is I do have a course. I do have a full 10 chapter course on how to code in Thinkorswim, so you can learn how to build all these types of things yourself. That is a separate one-time charge. But everything else, the scanner, the alerts, the market replay functionality within the scanner, that's all included in one thing. It's not like I sell them separately. I like the audio call outs. Good. Yeah, that was a suggestion. This was not originally built on the scanner. Someone on YouTube suggested it and I built it. So I'm not going to build everybody's suggestions, so I'm sorry if you suggest something and I don't build it, but I do like the suggestions. It would be nice if you could set limits on the price. I don't want to see anything less than $2. Yeah. I talked a little bit earlier about why I don't really want to add filters to this scanner, but a simple price filter, I guess, I don't know. I would have to look into the back end of how much that would maybe impact the performance of the scanner as well, because that would then be an extra. Everything that pops up on the scanner would then also have to do another check. The check would probably take milliseconds. You probably wouldn't even notice, but I mean, every millisecond check that you add to a scanner adds up, right? I already have it doing, obviously, a few checks before being allowed to pop up on the moving now and the top 20 gainers. But those checks, once again, they happen in less than 50 milliseconds. But you start adding a filter, you start adding multiple filters. Every time a stock wants to come in the moving now, it has to run through the individual filter of the scanner that you're using. That becomes more of a pool than just an API flow and like other technical jargon that you don't care about. 9 minutes till market open. Pre-market was meh this morning. Pre-market was meh. We had some fun on ACCL. Oh my gosh. Yo, do you guys remember when this thing was trading up here and I said, don't be surprised if in an hour it's trading back to 140, 130? Y'all, you remember that? And it's trading back to 150. Careful of these stocks that are up, not on news. Careful. As I said multiple times, if I'm going to trade this, I would be very quick in and out of this thing because it has no news. It has no reason to be up here, right? Keeping an eye on the news here is very important. And once again, that is something that I very much want to add to my scanner. I just need to look into getting the Benzinga redistribution license. What do I do? Close something over here. Now I'm looking at boats again. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by boats. Good win for the Vols Saturday. Yeah, I'll admit I don't really watch college basketball until March Madness. Now I love March Madness. March Madness is like my favorite sporting event of the year. But regular season college basketball, I don't really pay any attention to. Kind of like college baseball. I love the College World Series and even the Super Series and the Supers and regionals and all that kind of stuff. But regular season college baseball, I don't have time to get into it. Watch some of Trey's videos on creating scanners. I have many. Yeah. Great scanners right inside of Thinkorswim as well. Obviously, they won't be as useful as this one. You can't make, the thing about Thinkorswim is you can't make real-time scanners like this. These scans within Thinkorswim only update every like roughly 3 to 5 minutes. This one is obviously updating every 10 to 20 milliseconds. So this is going to be much more useful for day trading. Now, your swing trading scanners and that kind of stuff still extremely useful in Thinkorswim, and I obviously still have published a bunch of those over on my website. Oh, look, this is my gappers scanner here. This will show you stocks that are up at least 20% overnight. Anyway, there's like 40 or 50 scanners I have published over on my website as well. Christmas tree, this stock, yeah, it's back to the 140s now. It's back to the 140s, as mentioned in real time. Listen, guys, I'm not saying I'm a genius for saying this stock is probably going to come down. Anybody that's been trading for more than 6 months probably knew that this stock was going to come back down. But chart time is very, very important. For any of you like beginner traders, I have 250 viewers right now. Probably 190 of you have been trading for less than 3 months. It's how it is, the beginner trader cycle. The most important thing for you all is chart time. Just watch these things move. Watch how these stocks move. You begin to learn, you begin to be able to do what I just did in real time. You begin to be able to look at ACCL and be like, okay, if I'm going to trade this, I'm going to hyper scalp it because this stock sucks. It has no news. It's not a question of if it's going to crash. It's a question of when it's going to crash. And it's likely going to crash soon. And then there it went. Definitely just focus on giving yourself chart time. And once again, it's a reason why I love the time machine feature on the scanner, because you can now go back and study past moves forever and all day if you would like to. This most recent high stock is now IPW. We can just take a peek at this one. ACCL sucks, so we'll go watch this one. We have, 4 minutes until market open. 250 viewers in the YouTube. Good morning, everybody. That is a lot of viewers. I don't think I ever pulled this many on Twitch, so maybe I should have been streaming on YouTube the whole time. Pine Screener on TradingView, worth it? I have never used it. I am a big believer in just admitting when I don't know things rather than trying to blow smoke. I've never used TradingView's scanner, so I can't give you an opinion on it. IPW, once again, the stock that is on the scanner right now, it's the most recent high, is pushing again, testing $6. Here now 4 minutes until market open. We ready. There you go.
IPW.
That's some old school PKST. Twitch stuff, baby.
IPW.
Where do I find the time machine feature? You click on this live market data, like anywhere in this window, you just left click. That brings up the time machine, which allows you to go back and look at any past date, starting at any time you would like to, and the scanner will load in the data as if it were that date and time. Which once again, I think is worth more than $45 a month, literally by itself. If this was the only thing that I offered, I think you'd be crazy not to pay $45 a month for it. Once again, hand up, I'm extremely biased. This is my company, but I don't think people are fully understanding how powerful that is yet. The ability to do that. It allows you to practice trading 24/7. Like, you have no excuse to not be getting better at trading for 12 hours a day now. You can be practicing as much as you want now with that feature, rather than just you can only watch stocks for an hour a day or whatever it is normally, because obviously, listen, there's now 280 viewers in here. You guys all have jobs and stuff too, I'm sure. You just don't have time to watch the market all day and to get that chart time that you need to be able to make those calls in real time like we did on ACCL, right? But that market replay feature unlocks that for you. From London, mate? Mate, from London. Up the Spurs, yeah? Sorry, that was awful. Hey, feel free to unsubscribe, Liam. I'm really sorry for that. I'll see you around, Liam. A top tier tool, yeah. I just released it a couple days ago. I don't think people have clocked exactly how useful it is yet. outside of the scanner, do you have coaching? I do not. I do not like do live. This is like, once again, I will be doing this every Monday morning that I'm around. So it won't be literally every Monday morning, but most Monday mornings starting at 8:30, an hour before market open, I will be live streaming. So this is a great way to, you know, get to pick my brain. This is all while we're waiting for something interesting to pop up on the scanner. It's kind of like a Q&A in between. So I do offer on my site, there is a course for how to code, but it has nothing to do with how to trade. I don't, how do I say this politically correct? I'm not really a believer in like charging for how to trade. I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against people that do that. It's not like a personal attack on anybody, but I don't sell education, right? I sell tools. Like I sell things. Like these are actionable tools that you can use in your own trading. It's not like I don't sell my ideas or my logic or my whatever. I sell products, right? That's what I believe in selling. I'm not the biggest believer in like selling education. Once again, someone's going to be like, oh, Trey hates so-and-so. No, I have nothing against the people that do it. Go get your bread, right? I love people starting businesses and making a ton of money doing it, whatever that may be. But yeah, that was shite, pal. Yeah, I'll see you around, Liam. See. Gunny fun. Had to blink twice seeing you live. Are we back? I will be doing these live streams. Just Mondays, just Monday mornings. I'm not going to commit to a full live stream schedule yet. Oh, hey, the markets are open. Okay, let's lock in here. Sorry. Wow, I was like ranting so much. I didn't even know market open was coming up. All right, markets are open. Let's keep an eye. The scanner will start going crazy here in a second. Here it goes. VRNX. No, that's not interesting. Give me some high volume stuff. BMNU, here we go. Here's some high volume stuff. BMNU, 13 million shares of volume on the day, getting a very strong open. Let's keep an eye on the scanner here, out of market open. Obviously, DNN also having a strong out of market open. So BMNU and DNN. I also see WRN. A little bit less interesting. BMNU is still the stock that's hitting the most. This stock first alerted on the scanner at like 304. It's already trading up over 320. It just continues. This is why I love the moving now scanner, by the way. You can just see what keeps flashing. I continue to see BMNU, SOXL. That is your 3X semiconductor ETF. That's nice to see up. That must mean NVIDIA and other things are bouncing out of open. NAK. No, not as interesting. Back to BMNU. This is the most interesting thing I see out of open so far. Keeping an eye on the moving now. Obviously, if any of these top 20 gainers push to high of day, it will pop up over here in the most recent high. The strategy took a very nice trade on BMNU out of open. Not that that's one you necessarily would have been in, because you would have had to buy right at market open, which, fair enough. If you have enough risk tolerance to do that, fair enough. It paid off in this one, right? If you're a very high risk trader buying right at bell, it paid off this time. AXTI, okay. AXTI is one I see keep hitting. It's pushing. Not crazy volatile, but it's pushing. Feed is moving. Yep. Thank you. Shout out to you. Feed is moving. This is why it's also very helpful and why I offer to the annual subscribers like access to the Discord. It's very helpful to like have a room. There's over 1,700 people in that Discord server. It's very helpful to have a room with people like also sort of talking about what's moving outside of even just what is on the scanner. All right, I keep seeing a lot of, I'm not seeing like a single name repeating itself a lot on the scanner. AMPX, I've seen a few times. AMPX is very strong. You can see though, I mean, look at how the scanner is helping you to find these things out of open, right? Like if you struggle to find moves immediately out of open or like during this volatility, this is just giving you a continuous list of, hey, what is currently pushing highs on heavy volume? IPW halt? Oh, down. Okay, Paul. Yeah, I see. Yes, it is halted to the wrong direction. SGML, I see a couple times on them. Okay, here we go. See, you get SGML a couple times in a row. You know to go look at it. It is trying to push a little bit here. Once again, not the craziest, not the crazy most volatile ticker. Nothing from the top 20 gainers are pushing highs on volume, at least. Like the most recent high scanner hasn't changed. So like none of your gappers are doing the gap and go thing this morning. Not yet, at least. OPRA lighting up the scanner. Here's another one that's moving hard. The scanner is cloud-based. Does it work on TradingView? Yeah. The scanner is just a website. The scanner is not attached to Thinkorswim at all. It's just a website. You go to daytradingstrategies.net, you click on the purple button in the header, you get taken to this website. It's not a download. It's not attached to any specific brokerage. Anybody can use this. SES pushing. Once again, I want to see this get involved. Nothing is like really going too crazy yet. BMNU, okay. BMNU, this was the stock that kept lighting us up this morning. It's back to highs. I see it here again. But once again, this stock is down 9% on the day. This is a big gap down stock that is getting a bounce back up, obviously, but that's why it's not hitting our most recent high or anything, because it's definitely not one of the top 20 gainers on the day. Wow. Two more people just signed up to the website. Thank you guys. If you guys are in the live stream, I assume you are. RKLZ. Once again, not the craziest. RGTZ. Okay, wow. This one's continuing to move. We looked at this one a little bit earlier. Sorry, I'm trying to like watch the scanner, get the stocks up, keep an eye on both chats, watch my own trading happening over here as well. Like I got a lot going on here right at market open. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully you guys are taking some good trades this morning. If you guys are taking trades, if you are making money, feel free to let us know. I love seeing your success stories. If you lost money, just keep it to yourself. Don't make everybody else sad. Sorry, I'm just messing. It's far from the craziest morning, right? Once again, nothing is hitting the most recent high. None of our, speak of the devil. None of our like most recent gappers are really trying to go too much. It's all like there's stuff moving. I mean, there will always be a lot of stocks hitting the moving now at a market open, but it's nothing that is one of these top 20 gainers, which is why I built my most recent high like this. Because what you want to see are these strong stocks pushing highs. Like these are fine. It's not like these mean nothing, but like what gets me the most excited are these, and which is once again why I set my most recent high up to be this way.
RPGL.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. Aha. Okay. Now we've got one. RPGL plus 24% over the last 2 minutes, by the way.
XTKG.
Here we go. All right. Let's watch RPGL. This is a penny stock.
RPGL.
Which doesn't excite me too much. I'm not really much of a penny trader.
RPGL. XTKG.
What's the delay on your YouTube stream? I'm not sure. I have it set.
XTKG.
I'm going to mute this for a second.
RPGL.
It's doing this thing where two stocks are sort of trading, pushing most recent highs. I'm going to mute it because that's annoying. What was I saying? Oh, I have set my YouTube live stream to ultra low latency, but I don't know exactly what it is. You can see this clock here. Just compare this clock with your clock, and you'll see how many seconds it is behind. Probably like 3 seconds if I had to guess. XTKG continuing to push here. If I don't have Thinkorswim, can I still use the other codes available? No. These codes are Thinkorswim only. I do have like 8 or 9 of them converted to TradingView, so you can use them on TradingView, but definitely not all 150 of them, no. So if you don't use Thinkorswim, or you can't use Thinkorswim for whatever reason, you sign up to get access to the scanner, to the time machine tool, and those kind of things. Which, once again, 2 hands up, I'm extremely biased. I still think is worth $45 a month. Even cheaper, $33 a month if you sign up for the annual plan. Which also gets you lifetime access to the Discord, which people charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for their trading Discords. That is just something else bundled into my package. Anyway, let me stop advertising. Sorry, I told you guys I was going to stop advertising. I can't help it. XTKG, nice. Very nice. Very nice trade from the moving now strategy on that one as well. Once again, this is like super penny stock, but thousands. Yeah, I've seen some ridiculous prices for trading discords, but hey, once again, I'm not going to hate on anybody's grind, man. Look, get your bread. Get your bread, man. Price is not decided by sellers. Price is decided by buyers, right? They're charging that much because people are willing to pay it. Feed. Lighting up my scanner again. Here we go. This stock has been like on the scanner like every day. Yeah, look at the history of this thing. Woo, woo, woo. Like this thing has been just a repeat customer on the scanner for the last few days. Keep advertising. It's good to hear the benefits. I mean, hey, 6 people have signed up to the website since I started this live streams. If I can be like, I don't even know if I should say this, but whatever. I'll just be frank with you all. The business is doing very, very well. Very well. So thank you. I mean, just huge thank you to you all. Like I said, like I just finished saying, ugh, gross feed. Like I just finished saying, you know, business and prices and stuff aren't decided by sellers, or decided by buyers. And the market has seemed to like this scanner and everything else offered at $45 a month. So thank you all. Thank you. You're a great guy, I can tell. Liam, even after my awful accent, you still think I'm a great guy? Is it because I'm a Tottenham fan? Listen, if I can be a Tottenham fan, you know I'm loyal, right? So I tell my wife. If I haven't stopped supporting Tottenham, I'm a loyal guy. And I can't say that. And I'm a Washington, what the hell are they called? Commanders fan too. If I'm a Commanders fan in the NFL and a Tottenham fan in soccer, you know I'm loyal. I'm an all DC sports fan. I was born in '93 and I've supported DC sports my whole life. I have seen not even just one trophy. I've seen one conference final game. That year that the Capitals went on their trophy run, 2018. That was the only time I've seen a conference final game. Oh, I guess except for last year. The Commanders made the NFC Championship game last year. So I guess I've seen 2. Obviously, the Commanders got waxed by Mr. Saquon Barkley. But anyway, we can stop talking sports. What am I doing? SRXH was lighting up my scanner, so I pulled it up. Strategy took a nice trade on it. Can we load a ticker into the replay? No. So this is just loading in date and time, and then you see any tickers that are moving according to that date and time, just like you would be seeing them now in real time. Right? You have a bad taste in sports teams? Hey, it's not my fault I was born here, okay? Tottenham is the only team that obviously isn't my local. I picked Tottenham, and nobody cares. Never mind. I'm not going to get into let's not get into my history of sports here, but yeah, I was born near DC, so I'm a local fan through and through. 2019 Nationals. Okay, so I'm not true. I should mention that. I'm not a Nationals fan. I'm an Orioles fan. Because I was an Orioles fan. Being born in '93, I was too late for the Washington Senators, but I was too early for the Washington Nationals. So I was an Orioles fan before the Nationals ever came, so I remain an Orioles fan. So yes, I also didn't get to celebrate that Nationals trophy. Too bad you missed the Joe Gibbs era. Yeah. Hey man, last year was a lot of fun. I think we're going to be good. I think we're in a good spot. I think Jaden Daniels is a great quarterback. Just he needs to learn that getting 4 or 5 extra yards on his runs is not worth him getting hurt to the team. He learns that, we're going to be okay. How's the family? Great. Yeah, everyone's doing good now. The kids got, what's it called? Hand, foot, and mouth. Is that what it's called? The kids and the wife both got that. This is a little bit ago. And then the other day, we got this big snowstorm in Virginia. And not even just snow, it's like ice. I literally cannot walk in my backyard. It is a sheet of ice. I don't even sink into the snow at all. We got 6 inches of snow within half an inch of ice. Anyway, we lost our heat when that happened. We didn't lose power, but we lost our heat. So that was a fun 2 days while waiting for that to get fixed. Luckily, we had a handful of electric heaters, so I was able to keep our bedroom warm and the kids' bedroom warm. So we were we survived. It wasn't like we were in dire straits or anything, but It's not that fun to be locked into 2 rooms with two kids. You lost me now, a Man United fan. How about that game against Fulham yesterday, man? That was fun. I love just like watching like soccer, football. Sorry, I watch most of the matches. That game against that Man United Fulham game yesterday was fun. Virginia guy here as well. You guys get this crazy ice. It's so cool though. Like driving to the office, I drive by a ton of farms. I live in like the middle of nowhere. I drive by a ton of farms on my way into the office, and they're all just like this pristine looking like smooth snow because of all the ice over them. Like, it's really like beautiful looking, but it sucks at the same time. Of course, your business is doing well. You're giving us what you need to be good at this. Hey, William, I have a handful of quotes on my desktop. This is my favorite one. You can have everything in life if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Like, one of, if not my favorite quote. Basically, my business will succeed and I will make a lot of money if I can help other people, on their path as well. That's what I'd try to do. I really do. Like, I'm not like being cute or funny or like saying this for advertising. I love seeing like members in the community succeed. Like it really is what I do this for. Don't get me wrong. I want to get filthy rich and sell a shitload too and make a bunch of money off my business. I'm not going to pretend like I don't, but I do love seeing you guys succeed. JTAI, by the way, so I'm kind of ranting, but you guys can see the scanner working and I'm still pulling up the stocks as they are. JTAI has been lighting up the moving now, like since it hit 15, 16 cents, now trading up over 19% more, over 19 cents. How did you fund your first accounts? It's my job. So, okay. A little bit of history of Trey. Although I don't, Fuse, I see. I don't actually remember what the company was called. It was some super shady, like offshore Caribbean company. So I do not recommend going that route at all. But it's what I did. I started trading the summer 2015. Technically, that's like when I started studying, was the summer of 2015. I don't think I opened my first account until like January, February of 2016. But whatever. I opened one of those like funded accounts. You can pay like $700 to buy an account that has like a $1,000 drawdown or whatever, and they give you like 15 grand or whatever it was. I bought one of those, blew it in like a couple weeks. I bought another one, blew it in a couple weeks. And then I opened, did I go straight to Thinkorswim from then? It's been over 10 years now. I don't remember. I want to say I used something else. Maybe I didn't. Let's just say from then, I moved to Thinkorswim. So I've been using Thinkorswim for like 8 years now. I opened my first account in Thinkorswim with a few $1,000, and my goal was just to not blow it. And that's still this account. I have other accounts as well. Like I'm spread around. I have money in Fidelity. I have money in Robinhood. I have money. This is far from like where I do all my trading. It's not even, whatever. Never mind. Don't need to get too deep into my personal finances and how my money is split around, but I do love Thinkorswim for charting. Like this will always be my charting tool because of this ability to create custom codes. This is so powerful. Like, even though I may take trades in other brokerages, I will always use Thinkorswim for charting purely because of the ability to build these custom codes like this. Zig Ziglar. Fuse would be better if the float was under 2 million. What's the float on Fuse? Where is Fuse? Fuse float is 29 million shares, according to the data that I use. Float data is really funny. You guys will look at float data on 5 different sources, and you will see 5 different float like points. Like, float is never like a static existing number across all data points, but I have it as 29 million. Quote spot on. I can tell why you enjoy it. Yeah, I've got a handful of quotes on my desktop. I like to read because I'm, I don't know, weird. Fuse has a huge gap to fill. Down? Or is Is this the max available? Oh, Fuse has only been trading since October 23rd, 2025. Pretty new stock. Oh, not the 5 minute. Once again, I do like trading the 5 minute, but for streaming purposes and for watching the scanner purposes, we're down to the 1 minute here. What's your most profitable indicator? My most profitable is my pre-market trading strategy because I have caught the biggest wins with that strategy. But that strategy, I only will use it a couple of times a year. The way that strategy works at a very high level, I'm not going to try to get too deep into it, but it's a continuation trading strategy. If a stock announces news and pops, the strategy will buy. The beauty of that strategy is it won't sell unless the stock draws down pretty hard. So the idea is that you get one of these stocks that runs, you buy, then you hold it all of free market. I only use it a few times a year, and I only use it when I know the small cap market is extremely hot. Like if the day before a stock traded over 3,000+%, I may consider using the pre-market strategy that day. That's my most profitable. Just like I said, it's only, like just because it's caught 2 or 3 huge winners doing so. The strategies that I use every day are more kind of like this. It's a weird question. It's a weird question because to be perfectly honest with you, I don't day trade every day. I don't even day trade like really most days anymore. It's kind of just, holy crud. DOGZ lighting up the scanner. It's kind of a time thing. Like let me turn the audio back on. I don't like have time to day trade. I'm working on this business so much, and like with running and owning my own business, I like just running the business for 3-4 hours every morning and then going home to my kids. I don't like sitting around and watching stocks all day. I don't need to do that anymore, so I don't. Just to be very frank with you all, like this, maybe this is too much, but like my business makes me enough money that I don't need to sit around and watch the day trading charts all day anymore. So I kind of don't, but I do focus on swing trading and stuff. So a lot of the strategies I'm using right now, like the codes and scanners and stuff I'm using right now are for more like swing trading. Pick your brain on GORO. They're being bought out at 225. Does that mean it'll go past that? No. Without even looking at it, if a company is getting bought out at a price, they will trade right below it. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Typically, that's not what I expected when I looked. Typically, when a stock is going to get bought out at a price, it will trade right below that price, CTNM. I guess this spike caught the scanner a second ago. DOGZ must be halted. This must be volatility halted. What am I saying? I keep getting off track. Typically, when a stock announces, "Hey, we're getting bought out for this price," they will trade right below it, and they will just trade there until they get bought out. They trade just below it, like to give that arbitrage risk of in case the buyout falls through, but they're not like really tradable anymore. But I don't really know the story on GORO because that one wasn't trading up there at 225. I would need to go read more into the news and stuff, obviously. What are my best swing trading strategies? Look, I have 2 workspaces on these. I trade my reversal strategy. This is one of the strategies that I trade, RPGL. And I trade my large cap runners trading strategy. Those are my 2 favorite, but these are my 2 favorite because I'm pretty low risk. I basically only swing trade like the top 20 stocks in the stock market. Like I'm swing trading Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google. Like that's what I'm trading. I'm not swing trading like shitty penny stocks or shitty cheap small float stocks. It's just not my trading style, right? And like, will those strategies work on those kind of stocks? They might. Right? Like you take the strategies and you go test them yourself. That's the whole point of me providing you the tools. But just sort of want to let you know my trading style and my trading thesis. RPGL, hitting the scanner. It's so many penny stocks this morning. Most things that are moving are penny stocks, which is fine. I mean, that's the hot market right now. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't really get me too excited. I'm not a big penny stock guy, but you're up $190 on RPGL and in the halt. Great alert. Nice. Did you Can I ask, Rental, did you find it because of the scanner? Did you jump into RPGL when you saw it on the scanner? Up 190 bucks? How do I change the buy arrows on the chart? Those are just different strategies. These are my custom strategy codes running within Thinkorswim. That once again, you get access to when you sign up to daytradingstrategies.net. Does the strategy actually buy? No. These strategies are not auto trading. Strategy codes in Thinkorswim are not capable. Oh, I loaded in the wrong strategy. That's my moving average strategy, not my moving now strategy. Strategies in Thinkorswim are not capable of placing real money trades. They just exist to visualize the entrance and exit conditions within in real time, and to automate the data gathering process of backtesting. 1,000 shares. Yep, you found it on the scanner. Nice. You've just paid for your, well, not quite yet. You've paid for half of your annual membership to the scanner. There you go. What's up, Discord? Sorry, I'm trying to read you guys too, but we've got YouTube chat, Discord chat, scanner, stocks, trading. We've got 14 different things going on. Can we use a scanner in the UK? Yeah, absolutely. This scanner is just a website. So you're gonna go to daytradingstrategies.net. You're gonna click on Get Scanner. Obviously, this will take you to a checkout page. But if you're already signed up, let me go back into not an incognito window. If you're already signed up, like once you sign up to the scanner, this changes to Launch Scanner. Look at all the new viewers to the website. You can click on this, and it just takes you straight to the website. It's just scanner.daytradingstrategies.net. You go to that website. If you're signed up, it'll take you to this. If you're not, it'll take you to the checkout page. But yeah, you can use it. I mean, anybody with internet can use this scanner. It's not attached to a specific brokerage or anything like that. How long before you release the moving now strat? Maybe I should just release it now. You know what? I'll just put the strategy on the website. In here, I'm going to go offline in 35 minutes. At 10:30, I'm going to end the live stream. I'll put the strategy on the website. And then if I find ways to make it better, I'll just update it on the website later. That's kind of what I do. I'm always updating the codes on the website anyway, so I can at least put this tool out there for you to look at yourself, because maybe some of you want to do your own testing on it, which is always, please, always what I suggest. For the love of Warren Buffett, do not just take my strategies and go start throwing real money into them. Please. I provide you these tools so that you can take them and test them yourself. Find what works best for your personal trading style, because it's going to be very different from my trading style. Liam's trading style is going to be different from Rental's, who's going to be different from Ginger's, who's going to be different from Evolving. You all have different trading styles. So take the codes, test them, find the ideas that you like that you can maybe implement into your own playbook that fit your own style. Then you can start moving forward. Please, the idea is not, I'm going to download Trey's tools, start trading them, and become a millionaire. Like, no, please. Do you have strategies for Forex or futures? No. You can run these on, I can load in what's a future. I mean, the Bitcoin. This Bitcoin futures. I can run this strategy on this. Well, this strategy is not going to load anything, but I can load in let's just load in my reversal. I can load in my reversal trading strategy on the Bitcoin daily chart, and I can watch it trade. Like the strategies will still run. Anything that you can think or swim, the strategies will run on, yes. But I will just tell you right now, they are optimized for stocks, right? They're not built and optimized for futures or anything else, options, anything like that. Oh, look at the markets, bro. Look at the S&P. The S&P was down like 0.6% in when I looked at futures last night. Now it's up 0.14%. Nice bounce in the markets. Load back in my moving now strategy. Let's go look at something that is moving. Is DOGZ must have reopened by now, right? Did it go down? Oh no, it just hasn't opened yet. When did this thing halt? Okay, it halted at 9:49, so we're already past the 5-minute halt. Which, if you guys are new to volatility halts, every 5 minutes they check and see if the bid and ask are together within the halt guide rails. If they are, they reopen it. If it's not, they halt it for another 5 minutes. So Check in 5 more minutes. And we can see exactly when this thing halted by looking at the time and sales. Whoops. Looking at the time and sales. Oh, no, we can't because the time and sales doesn't load in on halted stocks. Unless it's just not working. Let's go look at a stock that's not halted. Nope. Yeah, that's true. If you don't have the time and sales open before the stock halts, Thinkorswim won't load it in. So that's kind of annoying, but. Where are we? Is RPGL still halted as well? No. Okay. RPGL is open. RPGL opened, got kind of hammered, but is now bouncing back. Are you guys interested in a halt scanner? I can actually build that really easily. I don't plan on adding it to this scanner. I plan on making it its own thing. But my data provider, Massive, where I get my stock market data from, they also provide limit up and limit down halts as well. So I assume, I haven't looked too much into the webhooks or anything yet, but I assume I can very easily pull and display that data into a halt scanner. Oh, RPGL highs. Very nice. Can you open the scanner in more than one browser tab? Yeah, but it's not for specific tickers. Like, you'll just see the same thing. If I just load this into another tab, you'll just see the same thing. You can't, like, go into specific tickers or anything like that. Halt scanner, yes, please. Halt scanner, yes. I should, like I said, I haven't looked into the webhooks, but I know my data provider gives LULD data, so it should be easy enough to do. I could probably build it today. Adding in short interest and days to cover. That would have to be its own thing. I'm not interested in adding that kind of data to this scanner because I don't want to overcomplicate this scanner. I want this scanner to be very, very easy to, hey, load in, go look at what, oh my. Bro. DOGZ open. Yeah, thank you, scanner. It's like the scanner doesn't know what to do with it because it halted again right away. So the scanner's like, I mean, yeah, it's moving. It was moving just a second ago. This thing just reopened and like instantly ripped face into another halt. Wow. This is, I'm not saying it's going to, but this is how the 3,000% stocks on Thursday and Friday moved, right? They move, halt, move, halt, move, halt. What was it? It was ELPW on Friday. I know that. And then it was like THGC or something on Thursday. But that's how these stocks move. This is why the moving now scanner is on 100% because of this stock. And this is how they move. Rip, halt, rip, halt, rip, halt, rip, halt, rip, halt. Once again, please, I'm not saying DOGZ is going to do that. For all I know, DOGZ will open at 190 and get crushed. But just saying this is how they move. For halt scanner with updated bid and ask during the halt. Oh, now that's a good idea. Oh, I wonder if my data provider gives you the bid and ask data during the halts. Let me look at that. Massive LULD API webhooks. Let me see. Oh, wait, what? REST API. Huh? I swear I saw that they gave you LULD data. I'm gonna have to find it later. I can't. Am I tripping? No, I don't know where it is. What? Sorry. I'm pretty sure they provided me with limit data. I could have swore I saw that documentation earlier. I'm not seeing it now for some reason. Whatever. I'll look into it more later when I'm not streaming. Sorry. TCGL, that's what it was. Thank you, David. Chinese stocks. Is DOGZ a Chinese stock as well? OGZ stock. Headquarters, China. See. Dogness International. China. Sorry. What? You be tripping, dog. This is the point of the live stream. I've been live streaming for an hour and a half now where I sort of start to lose my mind. Roma, wow, Roma continues to hit the scanner as well. This thing unhalted and ripped into another halt again. Okay, I mean, like, we're getting the action this morning. It's weird on the scanner because obviously the things keep halting. So the scanner's like showing them for just a second and then they're going away because they're not trading. But the things are moving. Roma, DOGZ, things are ripping into halts. This is why people like trading extended hours, either pre-market or after hours, because there's no volatility halts in extended hours trading. So stocks are allowed to make these kind of crazy moves like this without these annoying volatility halts that you have to trade around. Done for the day. Have a green day, everyone. Strat Trader. Hello, hello. Congratulations. Do you use market orders for scanner tickers? It's up to you. It's up to your risk, right? Up to your risk tolerance. If you want to be sure that you get filled and you're willing to take more risk on your fills, then yes, you use market orders. If you want less risk, but also understanding that you're going to miss fills sometimes, then you use limit orders. And then from that, you decide, okay, do I want to be more risky and buy ask, or do I want to be less risky and buy bid? Like, just like basically every stock trading question, the answer is it depends. It's never what beginner traders want to hear. Beginner traders always just want to be told what to do, but like that's never really a thing in stock trading. It always depends. CTNM? Ugh. I mean, yes, it's moving, but the volume is super light. Oh, it just hit 100,000 shares of volume traded on the day, which is why it's showing up in the scanner, but it is not tradable. Once again, please load in a scanner like this. Beginner traders watching, load in a stock like this. See this, immediately move to a different chart. See like this kind of barcoding, this kind of light volume stuff, immediately disregard it and move on to something else. Also, if I can give you guys a big lesson in fake gurus, anybody that is trying to tell you, DOGZ open. Anybody trying to teach you or tell you to trade really light volume stuff, you are their exit liquidity. And you should not listen to those people. You know how I said earlier, like, I don't hate anybody that is selling information, even though it's not what I do. I do hate people that use their audience as exit liquidity, which is what those people are doing. Anyone that's trying to teach you, like, they always hide it behind the guise of like strategies or whatever, but anyone trying to teach you to trade that super light volume shit, you are their exit liquidity and you should ignore them. Anyway, DOGZ getting hammered out of its halts here. Holy smokes. Hey, remember that thing when I said DOGZ may open at 190 and get crushed? Not that I even really called it. Like, I didn't call it, but I said it could happen, and that's what happened. Yucky, yucky. Not like...
TLIH.
Once again, I'm doing that thing where, like, I want to apologize that the market's kind of boring, but I can't force the market to be interesting. But, yeah, it's not uber interesting out there this morning. We've seen some fun stuff. Like, it's not like the scanner hasn't pulled up some fun stuff. And it's actually like maybe even a good example. Like, even on like kind of slower mornings like this, the scanner still helps you find whatever is moving, right? So like, usually like when you have these slow mornings, like especially I love this scanner because it kind of unlocks trading all day. Because like normally at say like 11 o'clock, everyone kind of stops trading because volatility for the most part dies down across the market. And yeah, that is true, but the scanner will still find stuff. Like you watch this scanner at 2 p.m., anything that moves, this scanner will still be letting you know. Like it kind of unlocks the ability to trade at any time during the day. Yeah, I hear new stocks, like sure, like NAMM is the most recent high. It's a top 20 gainers that's pushing into highs. That's great, but as I sort of sit here and was like, this move's not that interesting, it immediately gets smacked. I wish I could teach you all like the literal way that like I'm able to do that. I'm able to look at a stock and like not be interested in it, like know it kind of sucks. It's just chart time. The answer is just chart time. I've been looking at stocks every day for 10 years. Like I'm able to pull up a stock like that and go like, this kind of sucks. PBM, yes, I see PBM as another halt kind of stock. Oh, look, it's up. Oh, that's our top gainer, up 1,100% on the day. What is going on in the small cap market? The last 3 days now, we have had stocks do multiple thousands of percent. I mean, today is not multiple thousands yet, but we've had these multi-1,000% stocks. That once again, that's why our small cap gauge is stuck on 100%, because we've had some crazy movers the past few days. And it's maybe happening again. But the thing is like, how do you trade these? Like, you can't even really trade these moves. You can't even get filled. It's open for like a second. It'll be open for like 1 second and then it'll halt again. These moves are almost untradeable, even though like they're fun RPGL. And like, yay, they've gone up a few thousand%, and obviously that's really cool. Like, can you actually make money on them, which is what matters. RPGL, okay. RPGL is pushing highs, trying to break that $1. The $1 will be big resistance on a penny stock. Big psychological level there at $1. For no other reason other than people don't want to be the first ones to buy at $1. That's literally the reason. It did break through. Let's see if it gets the volume above it though. Where did my volume go? Oh, this template doesn't have volume on it and I reloaded it. My fault. 250 viewers. I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Once again, I will be doing this every Monday morning that I'm around, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anybody watching that's not subscribed, please subscribe. If you guys could hit the like button for me. I genuinely have no idea if that helps, but I don't know. Why not hit it, I guess? Just make sure you're subscribed. That way you get notified when I go live. Subscribe and click the little bell next to the notification button. You get notified when I post videos or when I go live, so you don't miss these things. SNXX is also okay. Hold on. Like, see, like, remember I mentioned like we kind of went through like a 20-minute lull there where not a lot was going on, but now we've got like SNXX is ripping into highs. It's lighting up our moving now. RPGL lighting up our most recent highs, pushing into highs. Like, you kind of like just hang out, right? Like you kind of just sit around and you keep this scanner open on one of your monitors or on one of your tabs, whatever it may be. Listen to the audio alerts. And you kind of just hang around all day because stuff can start moving out of anywhere. It was pretty slow. Not a lot was going on. Then all of a sudden you get a couple of alerts and you've got two things, SNXX and RPGL, that are heavy bullish volatility right now. I gotta say, I really like Trey's scanner. Jim, shout out to you in the Discord, my friend. Thank you. I wish I could screenshot and like post all of these good reviews I'm getting, because it really is like a lot of very good reviews from the scanner, which I love to see. Love to see that I'm helping bring you all value. Are we able to highlight a stock that's consistent? What do you mean? Like a stock that doesn't have a history of pumping and dumping? Let me answer that question a different way. All of these stocks, all of them, are dog shit. They all suck. Let me go to the day. I'm gonna go to the daily chart on the stock. I guarantee you it's awful. Yeah, they all suck. Like 95% of the stocks that pop up on these kind of low float scanners, none of them are like good stocks, right? Like these are not like fundamental investment plays. Like, no, they're all like y'all have seen Wolf of Wall Street, I'm sure. They're all the Aerotine Industries making radar detectors out of their mom's garage. They're all crap. The point is we are trying to locate the heaviest volatility to take advantage of it in the very, very short term. Please, you should never like be trying to buy and hold any of these names, like for more than a day. I mean, like these are not like, I'm going to go buy RPGL and hold it for the next 2 weeks. Like, please don't do that. Within the next 2 weeks, this stock will be back at 40 cents. I almost guarantee it. I would put a 90% chance on in the next 2 weeks, RPGL will be back below 40 cents. It's just what these stocks do. I mean, like even this stock has a history of doing it. You can go back to the past. There's a history of doing this crap. Like, it's what they all do. So, yeah. Long answer to your short question. All these stocks suck. The name of the game is just taking advantage of short-term volatility. You only have 4 likes? What? That's probably not true. It probably just doesn't update unless you refresh. Or I only have 4 likes. I mean, whatever. Like I said, I don't even know if likes on YouTube actually do anything. It's just what every other YouTuber says. So I smash that subscribe button. Sorry. What does Mr. Beast say? Man. 146, 107. Yeah, thank you guys. TLIH, another penny stock trying to get to highs. Get 50,000 subscribers during this live stream, guys. That's fun. That's pretty cool. We got to like live react to 50,000 subscribers. 50,006 now. Ooh. Slow morning. SAFX, another, dude, everything is a penny stock. I mean, SNXX is at least not a penny stock. Here you have a little $40 name for those of you that maybe like to trade a little bit more expensive stuff. SAFX, though, another penny stock hitting the scanner, of course, pushing highs. Wow. Ooh. Hello. Someone just signed up to the annual plan on the website. Thank you if you are in the live stream. Appreciate you. Look forward to talking to you in the Discord. I'm in this Discord every single morning too, by the way. Like, I live stream here on YouTube every morning, but I'm in the Discord every morning. I'm normally in at 6:30 in the morning-ish, like even before 7 a.m. I've kind of been sleeping in lately, more like 8 o'clock, but I am in the Discord every morning during pre-market, and normally for the first couple hours of market open as well. Talking to everybody in there. Not like voice chat or anything. Like, don't come to the Discord expecting this kind of interaction. But I'm in there in the text chat talking to people. I assume the scanner alerts blue chips. Yep. The scanner, there's no filters on the scanner. It will alert anything. It's just obviously harder for blue chips to end up on a scanner like this, because like, how often is even a stock as big as Nvidia, how often is Nvidia moving at least 3% in 2 minutes? Almost never, unless it's earnings. So like, if you're watching the scanner in after hours, yes, the scanner works in after hours until 8 p.m. Eastern as well. If one of the blue chips announces earnings and like starts going crazy, then yes, it will appear here. EOGZ will trade again in about 1 minute. Yeah. Stuck in this massive down halt though. Doesn't look great, but I mean, hey, doesn't mean it can't recover, right? To start out, what strategy would you apply to this scanner? What's the answer to that question, chat? It depends. And there's not like, I don't know, there never will be just like a right way that everybody should trade, right? And that's true, and that will always be true, because there will never be a strategy that always wins. So it always depends on your risk tolerance, because it depends on like how much max drawdown are you willing to incur, because like every strategy has a max drawdown. Like, a higher risk strategy might have a 50-60% max drawdown. Are you willing to go through that for the upside potential? And along with that, unfortunately in this game, it is impossible to get more upside potential without also getting more risk. There's no such thing. Like, the profitability is a seesaw, right? You have win percentage, you have win to loss. There's no way to make one go up without making the other go down. It's just not possible. Whenever you see like people trying to sell like, you should have a 75% win rate and a 3-to-1 risk reward strategy, that is impossible over a large enough time frame. Like, you might be able to pull it off for a week or a month or whatever, but that's impossible. barring you have 1,000 people following you into your trades, for the individual trader, for you and me, that's impossible. Will never happen. You are literally looking in trading, you are looking for the smallest edges. If you can trade at a 1-to-1 risk reward and have a 55% win rate, you will make a ton of money in the stock market. That 5% edge is massive in trading. And that's what you're trying to eke out with trading strategies. You are never trying to be 75% win rate, 3-to-1 risk reward. It just won't happen. And I promise you it won't happen. And that's, I think, maybe the fastest thing. By the way, I just saw a PBM update on our top gainers list. That means it just reopened and ripped into another halt, up now 1,400% on the day. But yeah, I mean, it's not like trying to kill the dreams of the beginner trader. It's trying to put into perspective the reality of trading for the beginner trader, right? You're not that guy. You're not going to be that guy. You're not going to be the guy that finds the golden goose, the 75% win rate, 3-to-1 risk reward strategy. Now, what's awesome, let me rephrase this in another way. What's awesome is that every strategy will have a market condition in which it turns those kinds of results. So like, I have continuation trading strategies. If the small cap market is stupid hot, you're getting insane follow through. Like there's a couple weeks a year where you do get very, very hot small cap markets. My continuation trading strategies will return those kind of results. They will return 75% win rate at 3-to-1 risk reward. The issue is the other 47 weeks out of the year, my strategy is not that good. What I'm trying to do with this scanner is this small cap gauge. I am trying to build this out in a way that you can visualize objectively, so factually visualize the current strength of the small cap market so that you know when to run specific strategies. Like, okay, the small cap market is really, really hot. I should be taking on this continuation trading strategy that holds on to trades a little bit longer. Oh, the small cap market's sort of in the middle of the gauge. Maybe I'll just trade my normal strategies. Oh, the small cap market sucks. Maybe I will size down or I just won't trade, whatever it is that you decide to do. So that's the goal of this small cap gauge. And I think is what makes this the most powerful part of this scanner. And this is a completely proprietary calculation. This is something that I came up with. So you won't find this anywhere else. Once again, it's been stuck on 100% all day today, and it will be stuck on 100% all day today because on Thursday, you had a 3,000+% gainer. On Friday, you had another 3,000+% gainer. Today, you have currently a 1,400+% gainer. So it's a weird spot though. It's a weird spot because the small cap market is dumb hot right now, except that it's only for these like Chinese shitty stocks that are just rip halt. Like they're not really tradable. So it's a weird spot to be. The small cap gauge is not wrong. On Friday, the small cap gauge was at 100%. You got a 3,500+% runner. Today, small cap gauge is at 100%. You currently have a 1,400+% runner. So the small cap gauge is very right. Like, yes, hey, there's a chance of follow through today. You are getting that follow through. It's just like you can't really do much to trade these kind of moves. You know what I mean? So it's just it's not like the gauge is wrong, like organically. It's just not much the individual trader can do about it. But yeah, the main concept is that if we can get this to the point, and I think it is kind of there, get this to the point where it is able to objectify the kind of market condition we're in, and then we're able to build trading strategies around those market conditions, you can start to get closer to not a single strategy, not a strategy that will always be 75% and 3-to-1, but a playbook of strategies that we now know when to implement the plays of within to get closer to those kind of numbers. And I still don't really believe we're going to achieve those kind of numbers over a long time frame, but it'll help us be better. It'll help us be higher. NAMM hit the scanner, hit the most recent high, hit the moving now, and is pushing. We just got alerted on this thing at what? 467 we got first alerted on this thing. It just made a 2.5% push. You're not getting rich on 2.5%, but you're also not complaining. And it could still go higher. We'll see. DOGZ reopened and halted up. Okay. Okay. We got another stock that is doing that thing, huh? Doing that halting thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Absolutely smacked out of its last halt and halted down. Immediately reopens and halts up. Someone else just signed up for the annual plan? Wait. Nope, sorry. Let me not lie to you. That was the last alert on my phone that I never cleared. Oh my gosh, Roma. This was the other. Oh. What was the conversation we were just having? The small cap gauge is very right. The small cap market is dumb hot right now. It's just these stocks that are rip halting. Roma, crazy. PBM, crazy. DOGZ, crazy.
ROMA.
It's just, can you trade them, right? Like ROMA, we saw lighting up the moving now even before it just popped into that most recent high. So we saw it in real time, open and go, but like it was open for like 10 seconds and then right back into another halt. So yes, small cap, 100% hot. True. Can you trade this market? Are any of you trading this? Anyone in the YouTube chat or in the Discord? Are you guys in Roma? Are you in PBM? Are you in DOGZ? Like, are you guys playing these halts? Some crazy stuff going on out there. The market is very hot, if not uninteresting to watch because of the halts. What's the lifetime price? So if you buy the course, it also comes with lifetime access to all the codes and the scanner and stuff. I should maybe advertise that more, but you can buy the course on the website. You go to, where do you go? Go to daytradingstrategies.net and you click on this graduation cap here. This is my how to code and think or swim. And then with this, you also get this is like a lifetime subscription because it's a one-time payment. And it also gives you access to the scanner forever too. So what's the price for the course? The course is $2,000, but if anybody is actually interested, use code 50 at checkout. Take 50% off. So the course is $1,000. Let me confirm that. Let me confirm that coupon is still active before I tell you that. Course, sign up now. Coupon, I think it's 50. Yeah. So you can get lifetime access and access to the how to code and think or swim for $1,000 if you are actually interested in that. Can we filter out the most consistent push? So Paul, that is what the most recent high, it's 1026. That is what the most recent high on, what am I saying? I keep getting distracted. I have ADHD. Yes, that, sorry, I'm losing my mind. Been live for almost 2 hours now. That is what this scanner is for, Paul. So the most recent high will only show you stocks that are DOGZ. That will, oh my gosh, huge gap up. God, I keep getting, sorry. I'm going to be live for 5 more minutes. I'm losing my mind. The most recent high only will show stocks that are also on the top 20 gainers today and will only show the stocks that are trading heavy volume currently. So this alert is like your more consistency. This is like everything moving in the market right now, this top moving now scanner. This is a little bit more like okay, the stock is consistently strong, it's up a lot on the day, and it's currently trading heavy volume. So that's what this is for. You got a new customer again? Refreshing. Don't see it yet. Thank you, Gutter, if you signed up. Wow, dude, DOGZ, what a fight. While I was ranting, I thought this thing downholted again, but it fought back. I saw this thing just get crushed out of the corner of my eye, so I thought it was downholting, but no. I'll tell you what, guys, there's some fun, guys and gals, some fun, like, interesting moves this morning. Interesting moves. Lot of weird kind of halty crap, but boy is it choppy. If you're in the volatility game, you are loving this morning. Icon for stock that have positive news? Maybe. Pop. Dude, I cannot talk. Okay, I gotta end stream here soon. I have been live for 2 hours now. I have to sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, Paul, that is coming. Maybe. So my market provider has an add-on for Benzinga. Benzinga is a news data provider. I have to see if I can use their API to do what I want it to do. And then if they do, I have to see how much it costs. And if those two things go well, then I will start getting some news built into this scanner as well, yes? Do we get access to the scanner with the monthly? Yep. Yep, you can just sign up to the monthly plan and you get access to the scanner, yes. The only thing that is reserved for the annual is the Discord. That's the only thing you don't get if you sign up for the monthly is access to the Discord. You get everything else. You still get all 150 codes. You still get the live scanner. You still get the time machine. You still get the market research, although that tool is completely free. By the way, if you guys don't know, even those of you that aren't signed up to my website, you can come to this top drop down, go to market research. And from here, this is like a fundamental analysis tool that I built. Let me hide the Discord. You can look up obviously any ticker and you can get some nice fundamental analysis and some nice charts on this little tool here. So this is something else that you can come into to look at. Oh, my trailing 12 months net EPS and SPS is broken. Something else I have to go fix. Anyway, but yeah, that tool is available for completely free. All right, chat. It is, oh my God, that was so crazy, bro. Dude, I haven't said all right, chat in 3 years since I stopped live streaming on Twitch. That was like a weird moment for me, sorry. Anyway, all right, chat. Still over 220 of you in here. That's awesome. A lot of you hung out with me for the whole 2 hours. I am going to go ahead and wrap up. I do not plan on ever really streaming all day. I just stream for 2 hours a day on Monday mornings from 8:30 to 10:30. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe so that you get notified when I go live so that you don't miss these. I will be live most Mondays. If I'm here, I will be live showing off the scanner for free. Once again, if you are interested in this scanner, there is a link to it down in the description down below this video. There's a link to my website. You just click on the purple button on that website and you will get to the checkout page for the scanner. Once again, I shouldn't say for the scanner, it's for everything. When you sign up, you get access to 150 plus trading codes like the ones that you're seeing on the charts here. And you get access to the scanner, the market replay tool, everything. And for those of you that want access to the Discord, HTTPS. There's my website. For those of you that want access to the Discord, get signed up to the annual plan on the website and you will be in the Discord as well, which I am in every single morning. Once again, not doing live streams like this, but I'm at least in and talking to people through text chat. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate you. Those of you guys that maybe watched this video on replay after the live stream, thank you all for watching. I hope you learned a little bit as well. It was a very interesting morning to watch. I see Roma again out of the halt, got crushed, but ripped up into another halt. very, very interesting morning to watch. A lot of rippy, halty, kind of weird stuff going on. But yeah, a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all either in the Discord, those of you that joined, or I will see you next week here on the live stream.